Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road? Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Javier Baez hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Judge is under it. Two gone.
Batting third. Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike two. Swing and a little tapper. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road, and that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Pat. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the lead for the Yankees.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Here's Chris Carter now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And a long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting seventh.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Judge. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Now in the box,
40.
Wilson Contreras. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Strand one. They're down 4-0. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The left fielder, number
ready for
31.
Another chance. Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Center fielder, number 8.
Number 8 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In there, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Standing in, Alonso Garlobo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garlobo.
Towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
Javier Baez.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Two. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Hicks. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. From the stretch to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Now another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
So we got him looking there. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chris Carter now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Gone into Monument Park. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His second of the game. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Delino DeShields is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the...
Leading out for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Anthony.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Victor Martinez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Judge moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So no runs here on. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated
Cubs
hitter.
have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Out of play off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Into the box now, Alonso Garlobo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
He throws him on the fastball there. Alonso Garlobo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Pedro Strop is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Pedro Strop.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chris Bryant.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lays off 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Victor Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Addison Russell is on deck. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has a look. Now the pitch. Shot to third. And that's in there. Base hit. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Wilson Contreras is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. A wave and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Chris Carter will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And as of right now, they're currently tied for the top spot in that category. Didi Gregorius is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant in foul ground, and that retires the side. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Adam Warren takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. But the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way. Number 8 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Number 9, second baseman Javier.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Into the box now, Matt Holliday. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
First pitch on its way. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on him. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw it.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Starlin Castro will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He'll go to Baez. Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Hitter, Victor Martinez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, gloved by Castro. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. Singled homer run in his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. 2
balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. Last time through was a base hit. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Uehara's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another try at 2-2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Oh, he hits a little diving quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. This is line to left. Hicks is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Alonso Garlobo.
So stepping in, Alonso Garlobo. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a high.